Hey guys, it's Olivia, and today I'm going to be filming a really exciting video for you guys, and I'm so excited. And it's going to be 5 life hacks that can save you either a ton of money or just some money in life that will make you feel a lot better and make your life just easier and, save some money. So that's always a good thing. So let's get started. So instead of buying all those skincare products, which can end up being very expensive, you can get a whole bunch of samples when you go to stores or anything. So this is one of the samples I got, which I'm not even done with, and it actually works really well. And I would definitely recommend getting the sample of something first before you buy it, because skincare can go from $5 to $300, so it's a big range. And then I wanted to show you that I have these Clinique Moisture Surge. They're like the same thing, just 2 different packaging. The best place that you can get these is either when you go to Macy's or Nordstrom. They will say if you spend $25 on makeup or something, you get a free bag. And I got this in a free bag, and I think I got a mascara and all this stuff, and it's great. And then I wanted to compare full size of something. This is the smallest full size of the Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. This is this 1.7 fluid ounces, which is the smallest full size one of you can get. And then this is a sample size, which is very similar, and this has 1.7 ounces and 1 ounce. So basically, they're the same thing. And I had an even smaller version of this that took me 6 months to use. And so this expires in 24 months. I'd probably not finish this for, I'd say, another year. So there's no point of you buying the full size of this product unless you run out so fast, because a little goes a long way with this product. And they said the sample is supposed to last 10 days, literally 6 months. It was crazy. And then another place you can buy them is at Sephora.com. They say they always have coupon codes for samples, and usually you can buy through purchase. And when I do, I got this in a sample, which is the liquid face soap, which I only use when I go on vacation and stuff. But this is great. I think I went on a 12-day trip, and it's still only halfway full. Another great way to save money on buying makeup and skincare is a subscription service. Now, this is my Ipsy box, and not everything in here is from Ipsy, but also from Birchbox. I get, a lipstick, nail polish. This is actually full size, but it's called a mini nail polish. A face mask, mascara. You get all these great things. And what is this? Eye cream. You can get all these things in subscription services, and this is only $10 a month, and so is Birchbox. But I definitely recommend Birchbox, because that nail polish that was $16 was only one of the products in my Birchbox, and Birchbox is only $10. Another great thing to do is get holiday gift sets. So at the end of the holiday, if the store is left over, they'll make them on sale. So I got this one from Origins over the Christmas break, and I only paid $15 for this. Keep that in mind. I got a full-size high potency night mints cream, which is originally $41, so that's amazing. And then you also get 2 samples, which are huge, of the Moisture Recovery for Body and Drink Up overnight mask. So that is great to get. There's definitely holiday samples at Sephora. They come with gift sets and everything, and usually you'll end up saving a lot of money. And it's always great. Another great way to save money is to put I would call a case on your Apple chargers. These things break in 0.5 seconds, literally. And it's so annoying because they're $20 to get. So before it even breaks, you're supposed to take a ballpoint pen, take it apart, and then you'll get this little spring. And you're supposed to take the spring, and I'll zoom this in. So I just took it apart a little bit and started wrapping it around to get it on there. And then you can make it, you know, like shorter and longer as you like, since it can move. And you just repeat this process until all of it is on. And then keep going. And keep going. And you just keep on stretching it out. And keep wrapping it around your charger. And usually mine ends up breaking in like the front area, so you can just scoot it up and minimize the size. I think only it breaks in the front. I've never seen it break anywhere else. And then stretch this more outward and just keep stretching it. See, now you have a case, and it will most likely never break because now it will bend, but it won't break off, and it's a lifesaver. Before you apply your perfume, take some lip balm and rub it where you're going to add the perfume. Then take your perfume and spritz it on, and it should be there even longer than it was supposed to be. So this next life hack is when you have like Bath & Body Works candles that you've just finished, and you don't know what to do with them because they're like $25, and you want to keep them because you're still waxing them. So this is how to take out the wax and put it in like a wax melter, and eventually if you keep doing this you'll save a lot of money, but make sure that you can light the candles first, because if you can still light it, then it still works. But if you can't light it anymore, then obviously you can continue with this step. And you see mine were lighting, but after a little bit, it would just slowly like go down, and eventually they just there was no fire anymore. So you have to wait till that goes out, and then once it goes out, you can continue with the process. And the next step would be to wait. And you're going to take a knife or a scissor or something, and you can put your candle in the freezer first, or you can, melt it or whatever. But I prefer not to. I will go around on these sides all the way around the candle to make sure it can stick up. And then try to take as much wax out as I can. And you can also reuse these containers, but at this point you can't because their wicks are really hard to get out. So I just prefer to use the clear ones, because green does not match my room, so I ended up just recycling that. But right now, I'm just going to take all that wax out and then put it on a piece of toilet paper and let that sit there. And then eventually, you'll be able to buy, or if you have, use it as a wax melter. And so then, you probably save I would say $10 altogether, because the next thing I do is to take either a pack of once you finish the candles, wax melters, and I'll be careful when you do this process because in there I accidentally not with this candle but with another candle. But if not, I'll show you another way to store it. And then there's my wax melter. I got this, and you'll probably see that coming up in the video. A website of
it was not very fun, and I thought
$10, so you can buy these on eBay or Amazon.
It was just one
and they're really not that expensive. And just continue getting all that stuff out until you're just tiny pieces, so they wouldn't make a mess everywhere. So I'd rather just put them in there first instead of putting them in a huge jar and getting them to stick everywhere. So this works great, and you just turn it on and you have a nice smelling room. I also found out that if you kind of make almost like slices, you can just take a huge piece out, and it will you can just leave the wick in there. You don't even have to worry about having to take the wick out of the wax. And then you can see it gets a lot easier as you go on, and it will come off really fast. And also, if you want it to be easier, you can stick your candle in the fridge for about 1 hour, and then when you take it out, the wax will be cracked, so all you have to do is just take the wax out, and you don't even have to worry, which is another great idea. But I was stupid and didn't think of that, so probably should do that. And then you just take the rest of the wax out, and then you can throw your candle in the recycling bin or use it to store things. But beware of taking the wicks out because it is very hard. All you have to do is take the knife and try to go underneath and take it out, but it will take a long time. And right now you're about to see me attempt to take the wick out and then actually end up breaking off a piece of glass. So you see that thing in the corner, that is the glass that broke off from me trying to get it off. And then if you were going to store this, I can show you how to take the peel off. Super easy. All you need is a nail, like your fingernails, and you can just start peeling it off. And my hands were really slippery, so this took me a while. Sorry, guys. But once you peel the sticker off, and you can peel the sticker off from the bottom, you're ready to store it. And also, if you were taking the sticker off from the bottom, I would recommend you putting it under hot water because it's one of those labels that you have to really work to get off. But this one's really easy. It looks like they kind of just use some sticky adhesive on the back and just put it on. And then you see me really attempt to try to get it off, and then finally it comes off and it looks really awesome, like a clean surface. And then you have a candle ready to store. You can store a ton of things in, and for example, I will show you now. You can even store candles in it, and you can only fit one, which is annoying. I was assuming I could fit two, but it doesn't fit exactly. So you can just put a candle in there if it doesn't have a bottom or something, which works great. And then another thing to do is, see this candle, it doesn't have a bottom. A great thing to do is also store your highlighters or pens in it. Since it's clear, you can see all the colors.